I like the incense they have here. It's all good. It's the Buddhist incense there. But yeah, that's their incense. But I bring in, I leave Nag Champas here for them too. Yeah. So I'm burning one of theirs, and I'm throwing in a Nag Champas today for our big boy here. So when I first came to the temple here, my job when I first got to this temple was my first job here at the temple was washing the bird poop off their feet. 3 years ago when I first got here, I was in charge of cleaning the bird poop off their feet and off of their hands. So I had to go from statue to statue cleaning the bird poop off of all their feet and hands. And then they got the nets over the top. So now the birds don't poop on their feet and their hands. So that's how I got to this temple. That's the first thing I started doing here is, cleaning the statues up. It was, and then slowly I got to meet all the monks and introduced to the whole family here that runs the whole center. Wonderful people, teaching me some Vietnamese language. Very exciting to have this extended family in my life. I know that a lot of people suffer with depression and anxiety and inner traumas, and you're seeking to get help, to learn how to have the mechanisms, the coping mechanisms to deal with the everyday challenges of life, and stop repeating those cycles that you've been in for so long that are not serving you. Pretty much everything that's going on in 2021 is, telling you that you need to go inside. You need to go within yourself. And what this area represents and the Buddhist understanding represents is it's opposite of what religion is. Religion says, go and follow this deity and do what this deity tells you, while Buddhism tells you to go in and find out who you are. So it's been a real tough year, and this year hasn't started off so great, but I'm still in the same Albie I was, as a joyful person, and I think you can do that too. You can reach that level of being this joyful person in any realm you walk in. Once you learn how to find those coping mechanisms and learn to deal with things properly within internal order, whether it be mourning the loss, or whether it be understanding your primal addiction to sex and drugs and rock and roll. Hey, I've always been into drugs and rock and roll and sex, but at still some point I keep it at a spiritual level, right? I don't take it to the bottom. There's no need to. Anything can be a high vibrational energy level of enlightenment, whether it be rock and roll, good drugs, or a good companion. So in this life, you just have to learn to, at this point in life, let go. It's not about impressing your friends with the things that you own. People are caught up in trying to impress the world. They're trying to be something that is on TV and live that television life, and it's just It's not reality. Um, the best way to be free is to let go of all the attachments you carry, which is like, uh, everything you buy and you purchase and you bring home with you is an attachment. Uh, and then you bring home so much attachments, and instead of uh, trying to find your joy within internally, you're constantly having to purchase new items to feel in the moment of satisfaction. Get that high adrenaline from something new, which you're bored of it in a few days, a few hours, and you waste so much time and energy just trying to get to that hour or 2 hours of joy, that next kick that you're going after. You realize that everything that you put to the side becomes your weight on you, and you can't get to every time you have to get that kick again, it costs you more because you have to carry all this baggage with you, eternal excess. You got room and closets and garages filled with items that you don't use anymore. Your life is a big clutter, and you have to learn to declutter. I think he's only wearing a robe and some beads. I don't think he's even wearing shoes. But even though he looks this way, look at the spirituality in the dragon, the phoenix of life. So much going on here that's telling you this is at a higher level than you're grabbing for excess throughout your life trying to be happy. Happiness is in this scent right here and this location. You know what it cost me? A couple dollars in gas. It's always here. It's always here for you. You need to let go and clean your closets out. You need to clean your garage out. You need to get rid of all that junk that doesn't serve you anymore. You don't need your high school yearbook. You don't need your 20-year-old wedding dress. You don't need 20 pairs of shoes. You don't need a Hummer. You don't need things that you believe are going to keep you joyful externally. It's so much easier to do it internally, and it costs nothing. The transition's right here in your face. It's time for you to do that. It's time for you to let go of your gluttony, your ego, and you're trying to impress others needlessly. Namaste.